The Chairman of the Standing Committee of the Guangzhou Municipal People's Congress, Mr. Wang Yanxi, His Excellency, the Ambassador, or his representative, distinguished delegation of the Standing Committee of the Guangzhou Municipal People's Congress, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sambulo Vinaka. I'm deeply honored this morning to represent our Prime Minister to receive the distinguished delegation from the Standing Committee of the Guangzhou Municipal People's Congress from Guangdong Province of the People's Republic of China. This visit is a testament to the long-standing diplomatic relationship between Fiji and the People's Republic of China since 1975. We will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of our diplomatic relations this year, which is a significant milestone in our country's diplomatic relations. The strength of our diplomatic relations has successfully navigated the uncertainties and challenges presented over the last 50 years. We will continue to build on this momentum and elevate our relations in the coming years. The government of the Republic of Fiji is committed to strengthening its partnership with the government of the People's Republic of China, guided by our position on the One China policy. Fiji and wider Pacific region face the urgent threat of climate change. It presents a severe and multifaceted threat that impacts ecosystems, livelihoods, and human well-being. While the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly Goal 13, provide for an integrated solution to address climate change, the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent aims to make all Pacific people resilient to its impacts and ensure the region continue to play a leading role in global climate action. In Fiji's context, the National Development Plan serves as a guiding document for the country's development initiatives. Furthermore, the 2024 Foreign Policy White Paper articulates key statements of Fiji's national interests, thereby informing and shaping relations with other nations and the international rules-based system. These guiding documents highlights the importance of addressing climate change as it presents a significant existential threat that places Fiji and the Pacific region in a vulnerable position. Fiji continues to hold and call on the industrialized nations and big emitters to cut back on emissions and stay under the 1.5 degree Celsius threshold. Fiji and the Pacific Islands, very survival depends on it. We recognize the development of technologies that both enhance economic progress and protect the environment is critical to survival and long-term sustainability in Fiji and the Pacific region. Our region is very conscious of this delicate balance. I acknowledge the significant contributions of the People's Republic of China in harnessing technological innovations to promote environmental protection and address climate change. A prime example of this is the development of electric vehicles, in which China plays an important role within the global market by producing over 70% of all electric vehicles. This achievement reflects China's commitment to sustainable development and its advancements in eco-friendly transportation initiatives. These electric vehicles generally have a positive impact on the environment as they reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, may I take this opportunity to commend the Guangzhou Municipal People's Congress for its contributions to supporting Fiji's Fiji's development, which includes the redevelopment of the Albert Park, the refurbishment of the civic auditorium and the athletics tracks at Marist Brothers High School. In addition to other initiatives, it is noteworthy that Guangzhou City has been proactively addressing climate change through the promotion of electric vehicles, and we note and acknowledge this principled commitment. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, I am very pleased to accept today the generous donation of 2 electric vehicles to the office of the Prime Minister. This gesture underscores our commitment to addressing the pressing challenges of climate change while focusing on functional measures to advance collaboration in today's demanding business environment and innovation in our partnerships. In closing, Excellency and distinguished guests, I sincerely thank you for your donations, which will be handed to us after this, and it is my fervent hope that our cooperation will continue to be advanced in a mutually respectful way. We greatly value this donation, and I wish you and your delegation an enjoyable stay in Fiji.
尊敬的萨基乌萨托波纳先生、王源、公参及各位嘉宾朋友们，大家上午好。
Your Excellency, Tubuna, Assistant Minister of the Office of the Prime Minister, Minister Counselor Wang Yuan from the Chinese Embassy to Fiji. Dear friends, good morning.
很高兴在中菲两国建交50周年，广州和苏瓦两市接好10周年之际，率广州市代表团来访斐济，并在此隆重举行新能源汽车交接仪式。
We're very pleased to visit Fiji and Suva to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral ties between China and Fiji, and also the 10th anniversary of our sister city relationship between Guangzhou and Suva, and also attend the handover ceremony of the 2 electric vehicles.
首先，我谨代表广州市向出席今天交接仪式的各位嘉宾表示热烈欢迎，向长期以来为推动穗菲友好交流做出贡献的各界朋友表示衷心的感谢。
At the outset, on behalf of Guangzhou City, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to you all for attending this ceremony, and also our heartfelt gratitude to all the friends who has been so supportive of Guangzhou's social and economic development.
近年来，随着全球对环境保护和可持续发展的重视，新能源汽车产业蓬勃发展。
In recent years, new electric vehicle industry is booming with people's awareness in environmental protection and sustainable development grows.
广州是中国乃至世界上重要的汽车产业，尤其是新能源汽车的制造基地。
Guangzhou is a very important manufacturing base for vehicles in China, as well as leading the world in some aspects, especially in new electric vehicles.
2024年，全市的汽车产量超过250万辆，其中新能源汽车产量突破65万辆。
In the year 2024, the total automobile output registered 2.5 million units, among which 650,000 are NEVs.
广州的广汽集团和小鹏汽车，这些是汽车行业的佼佼者。
Car manufacturers such as Guangzhou Automobile Corporation Group, XPeng in Guangzhou, has become pioneers in the industry.
广汽集团旗下的广汽埃安，入选了全球唯一的新能源汽车的灯塔工厂。
And also the ION under GAC Group was rated as a lighthouse factory, the only NEV company being selected worldwide.
广州的智能驾驶技术水平也居全球的前列。现在市内 有2家公司的无人驾驶汽车开展了商业运营。
And also our 2 local autonomous driving companies, WeRide and Pony AI, have successfully listed in American stock market.
如果各位有机会到广州去，到机场下飞机以后，就可乘无人驾驶新能源汽车，到市里。
If you have the opportunity to visit Guangzhou, the moment you step out of the airport, you might have a chance to grab a autonomous driving new electric vehicles from the airport to the downtown.
广州的2家自动驾驶企业，一个是文远之行，一个是小马之行，先后在美国纳斯达克上市，成为全球自动驾驶出租车领域的第1股和第2股。
Our 2 local autonomous driving companies, WeRide and Pony AI, have successfully listed on Nasdaq, being respectively first and second listed player in this sector.
今年2月呢，我们广州市人大常委会制定了广州市智能网联汽车创新发展条例，正式实施。为广州这个无人驾驶汽车、智能网联汽车在全市范围的运营提供了法治保障。
In February, regulations on the innovative development of intelligent and connected vehicles drafted by Guangzhou People's Congress was put into implementation, providing solid legal framework for the development and operation of the autonomous driving companies.
今后广州将力争在全球新能源汽车领域发挥更大的引领作用。
And in the future, we are going to play an even bigger role in the development of NEVs in the world.
我们此次到访的一项重要安排，就是落实广州市委书记郭永航先生23年访问斐济时达成的合作意向，正式向斐方政府交接2辆广汽埃安新能源电动车。
One of the major tasks of my delegation's visit to Fiji is to follow up the agreement achieved between our party secretary, Mr. Guo Yonghang, and his counterpart in Fiji during the visit in 2023 to hand over 2 NEVs made by Ion of GAC.
后续的维修保养工作这个制造方广汽集团将全面负责。
The engineers of GAC will also be following up about the repair and maintenance of the 2 vehicles.
期待以此次交接为契机，进一步加强两地在基础设施、贸易投资、远洋渔业、商贸文旅等领域的务实交往与合作。
We anticipate that this ceremony will further catalyze stronger and substantive cooperation between Guangzhou and Fiji across key domains such as infrastructure development, trade and investment, deep sea fisheries, cultural tourism, and commerce.
最后我想强调的是，当前世界形势是变乱交织。
Finally, I want to say that in a world full of transformation and turbulences,
中国是世界稳定的重要力量。
China will always play as a very important pillar for the global stability.
世界贸易也因为关税战引起的也存在着不确定性。
And a lot of uncertainties exist because of the trade war.
中国也是稳定世界经济推动世界经济增长的重要力量。
And China will be a very important player in promoting the world economy stability and prosperity.
这个中国是真诚的致力于与斐济发展友好的关系。
We always stand committed to develop our friendship ties between China and Fiji.
中国经济现在继续呈现良好的发展态势。今年上半年的统计数据已经出来了 ，GDP 在如此大规模的经济规模的基础上，还是保持5%的增长。
And Chinese economy is maintaining an upward momentum despite of all the turbulences and transformations. According to our statistics, in the first half of this year, the GDP growth still maintained a 5% growth.
我们有足够的信心，以中国式现代化的方式实现中华民族的伟大复兴。
We are convinced that with our Chinese-style modernization, the Chinese revitalization will be achieved.
我们也足够的信心、足够的能力实现中国的统一。
And we also have the confidence and ability to develop and further to unify.
感谢斐济，长期以来对中国统一大业的支持。
And thank you very much for all the friends in Fiji in upholding the One China policy.
我们也希望斐济在今后一如既往地支持中国的统一大业。
And we're looking forward to your continuous support in the unification cause of the Chinese Republic.
广州也愿意与苏瓦与斐济各个城市这个加强交往与合作，打造更多互利共赢的契合点，促进两国共同发展，共享繁荣。谢谢大家。
And also Guangzhou is willing to work together with Suva and other Fijian cities to build more and more mutually beneficial projects. Thank you.